Hello and welcome to tonight's SPSL League matchup between the Lions of Bellarmine Prep High School and your Puyallup Vikings. Your Vikings 10-0 so far this year, looking to keep that alive. On the bump tonight for them is going to be Cole Benson, who has a 1.2 ERA so far this year. Looking to keep that alive, has 19 Ks. And looking to add on to that tonight, rounding out the field is going to be catcher number 15, Brady Hinkle, first baseman number 24, Braden Molman, second baseman number 6, Eric Peterson, shortstop number 5, Gavin Grant, third baseman number 27, Brennan Notel, left fielder number 7, Kendall Luckman, center fielder number 3, Jonas Kim, and in right field is going to be number 21, Justin Majoriz. Now batting right fielder number 8, Colby Jackson. So the right fielder, Colby Jackson, stepping up, starting things off for Bellarmine here, looking to do something for them. Let's see if he can do that. And Benson in the windup. First pitch of this game on the way, and that one's down low for ball 1. So once again, your Vikings 10-0 so far this year. Tommy swung on that one going over to Majoriz in right field. He came up, thought it was going forward, but that one got over his glove. So that's going to be, looks like an error, but a triple for Colby Jackson to start things off for Bellarmine. So let's see if they can shake that one off and get back in the groove here. Now batting third baseman number 15, Nolan Kohler. So once again, a triple there for Colby Jackson on the second pitch of his at-bat after an error there on Justin Majoriz in right field. And first pitch of this at-bat on the way, that one in there for strike 1. And Benson in the stretch, he throws it in there. That one swung on. Majoriz gets a second chance here. He's going back, that one in right field. He guns it home. And that one a close one, but Colby Jackson does come in for Bellarmine. So Bellarmine takes the early 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. Puyallup gets the first out of this inning, and we have 2 more to go here. Now batting shortstop number 2, Chris Mills. So after an early error on Majoriz in right field, Bellarmine gets in a run there. First pitch of this at-bat on Chris Mills at the plate is fouled back into the fence behind home plate. Benson fixing his hair there on the mound, steps back on the rubber, and is ready to throw home. And he does right there. Mills way behind that one for strike 2. So we've got an 0-2 count here. Let's see if Benson can get him. Puyallup coming off a 6-3 win against Olympia back on Tuesday. That one up high for ball 1. They were only up 4-3 heading into the top of the 7th, and a big double by Justin Majoriz gave them 2 runs to put them up 6-3, and then Grimmelby came in and got the save to win that one. Next pitch of this at-bat was in there, and Mills fouled it back into the dirt behind him, so the count remains 1-2 at the dish. And Benson throws it in there. Mills a little behind that one, but fouls it into the fence there along first base. And next pitch on the way, that one up high for ball 2. So we've got a 2-2 count here. Let's see if Benson can battle back. Excuse me, not battle back, get this one. He does have a tendency to taking counts long. He gets the strikeout there, gets Mills looking for the second out of this inning. So let's see if he can get another one on the center fielder, number 13, Peter Allegro. So Allegro steps into the box. He looks to do something for Bellarmine here. First pitch of this at-bat. He swung on that one right to Gavin at short. He runs over, makes a good play. So we are headed to the middle of the first. Bellarmine does get a quick run here in the top. Let's see if Puyallup can battle back and cancel that out in the bottom. We'll be back here in a couple minutes. So rounding out the field for Bellarmine, the pitcher, number 1, David Richards, catcher, Tommy Takaishi, first baseman, Vinny Slarino, second baseman, Evan Overmars, third baseman, Nolan Kohler, shortstop, Chris Mills, left fielder, Michael Heron, center fielder, Peter Allegro, and right fielder, Colby Jackson. So that'll be rounding out the field for Bellarmine. Puyallup coming in to the bottom of the first, down 1 run. They're looking to battle back and get it here. Start this game off big and get things going in the bottom of the first. Gavin Grant is going to be leading things off for them. Now batting shortstop, number 5, Gavin Grant. So Gavin stepping into the box. He's so far this year with a 5.17 ERA. He's got 1 double, has drove in 17 of Puyallup's runs, and has 1 home run, that one coming against Sumner. So the first pitch of this at-bat, he shows bunt but pulls back quickly as that one was a ball down low and outside. Next pitch on the way, that one outside for ball 2. And next pitch on the way, Gavin swung on that one right to the shortstop. He's going to throw it over to first. So a 6-3 ground ball there is going to give Bellarmine their first out of this inning. Now batting designated hitter, number 2, Evan Scavato. So Evan Scavato stepping into the box. Little switch in the lineup. He is coming up to number 2. First pitch of his at-bat, a curveball right there for strike 1. And next pitch on the way. Very similar pitch there for strike 2. See if Scavato can battle back from being down 0-2 and get a hit here. He swung on that one and got him swinging there for strike 3. So 3 straight there will give Bellarmine their second out of this inning. And Peterson stepping into the box hoping to get things going for Puyallup. Now batting second baseman, number 6, Eric Peterson. And the first pitch of Peterson's at bat. That one high and outside for ball 1. And next pitch on the way. That one right down the middle for strike 1. And the next pitch on the way. Peterson swung on that one. That one into shallow right center. And that's going to be a double for Peterson here in the bottom of the first. That's starting things off for them. Let's see if Hinkle can keep that going. Now batting catcher number 15, Brady Hinkle. So Hinkle steps in here with a runner on second after a double there by Peterson. And that was Peterson's 7th double of the year. He is hitting phenomenal as well this year. Batting .438 and has 2 home runs. Hinkle into the box now. First pitch, he fouled over the fence along the first baseline. So he's got a 0-1 count here. Next pitch on the way. That one a curveball for strike 2. So 1-2 count on him. Let's see. 0-2 count on him. Let's see if he can battle back, get it here. And the next pitch on the way. He swung on that one. That one a ground ball right to the shortstop once again. He throws it over and gets the out there. So Puyallup doesn't put any up there. Good hit by Eric Peterson, a double. But other than that, not much done with the bats here in the bottom of the first. We're heading to the top of the second. Let's see if they can not let any more runs up and give them some room. Now batting pitcher number 11, David Richards. So the pitcher, David Richards, steps into the box for Bellarmine. He's looking to start things off for them. And Benson is looking to make this inning a quick one. First pitch on the way. That one right back to Benson. He takes his time, jogs over there, tosses it to Molman at first. So Puyallup gets their first out on the first pitch there after Richards hits that one right back to the pitcher. Now batting second baseman number 1, Evan Overmars. So Overmars stepping into the box, nobody on and 1 out. Benson looking to make this one a quick one. And it's starting to look like that after that last at-bat. First pitch of this one on the way. Overmars way behind that one for strike 1. And that one in there for strike 2. Benson got Overmars looking there. Let's see if he can get him here. Next pitch on the way, that one outside and down low for ball 1. And next pitch on the way, Overmars swinging on that one. Great play over there at third by Notel. He throws it over, gets it to Molman at first for the second out of this inning. So a good play there by Notel at third is going to give us 2 outs. Now batting left fielder number 5, Michael Huron. So Huron steps into the box. We've got 2 outs. First pitch on the way. A great curveball there by Benson for strike 1. And next pitch on the way. Got one down low for ball 1. And Huron swings on that one. Jonas running deep. into center field. That one gets over his head, so a double there by Huron is going to start things off for Bellarmine. And number 12, Danny Schaefer, stepping into the box with a runner on second and 2 outs. Now batting designated hitter number 12, Danny Schaefer. Beautiful day out here. Much better than last night after the game got canceled. There were some puddles on the field, and it's pretty warm and sunny out here tonight. So a great turnaround of the weather. Great night for baseball tonight. First pitch of this at-bat, that one in there for strike one. And Benson in the stretch. He throws it to the plate. Curveball there by Schaefer is going to be fouled down the first baseline. And so we're going to have an 0-2 count here. Let's see if Benson can get him. And Benson gets him right there looking. So a pretty quick inning for Puyallup in the top of the second. Let's see if they can come out in the bottom and get their bats hot to start itching away. But at this one-run lead that Bellarmine has. So we're Puyallup looking to come out and start things off in the bottom of the second here in a couple minutes. Center fielder number 3, Jonas Kim, stepping into the box for Puyallup here in the bottom of the second. He's looking to start things off big for them. Let's see if he can do that in this at-bat. Good inning, last inning for the pitcher, David Richards, for Bellarmine. And the first pitch of this inning, that one up high for ball 1. And next pitch on the way, that one in there for strike 1. So we've got a 1-1 count here at the plate. And next pitch on the way, curveball there. Jonah Kim watched that one come by, so he's got a 1-2 count on him. Let's see if he can battle back and get on base somehow. And next pitch on the way, he swung on that one. Really looking to stay alive. That one looked a little high, but he did get a bat on it and fouled it back into the fence. So count remains 1-2. That one up high for ball 2. And the next pitch on the way. Jonas swung on that one, but just missed it there. So the first out of this inning comes from a strikeout swinging on Jonas. Now batting right fielder number 21, Justin Majoriz. So Majoriz stepping into the box. First pitch on the way. He swung on that one. That one into shallow center, and it's going to drop. So a single there for Majoriz off the first pitch is going to start things off for Puyallup. Kendall Luckman stepping in the box, looking to keep this going. Nobody in left fielder number 9, Kendall Luckman. Kendall stepping in the box, batting .360 so far this year. Let's see if he can keep that here. He swung on that one. That one going into deep center, but the center fielder is going to track that one down. So Madriz heads back to first, and we've got 2 outs here. Now batting first baseman number 24, Braden Molman. So Molman steps into the box. He's looking to do something for Puyallup with a runner on first. Let's see if he can do that here. And the first pitch on the way. He swung on that one. That one into right field, but the right fielder's going to track that down. So after a single by Madriz, Puyallup once again doesn't get much done with their bats. So the score remains 1-0 Bellarmine, and we are headed to the 3rd inning in a few short moments. So the catcher, number 7, Tommy Takaishi, stepping into the box for Bellarmine here in the top of the 3rd. Benson looking to make this one a quick one again. Let's see if he can do that with this first batter. First pitch on the way. Takaishi swung on that one. That one fouled into the fence along the 3rd baseline. Gavin running all the way over to grab that ball. And the next pitch on the way. Takaishi swung on that one. Missed it there for strike 2. So he's down 0-2 here early. Let's see if Benson can get him. And Takaishi fouls that one back into the fence behind home plate. And the next pitch on the way. Got him right there. Got him there for strike 3, so Benson gets another strikeout. Now batting right fielder number 8, Colby Jackson. So Colby Jackson stepping into the box. Bellarmine's leadoff batter. And first pitch in there. Curveball for strike 1. That one called strike there. So actually Colby Jackson was swinging there for strike 2. So Benson gets another batter down 0-2 here. 0-2 early. Let's see if he can get him again. Next pitch on the way. Jackson fouls that one back into the dirt behind him. And the count remains at the dish. And next pitch on the way. Colby hits it. Notel running over, making a great play there at third base to get the out. So a 5-3 ground ball there. Great play by Notel is going to get us our second out of this inning. Now batting third baseman number 15, Nolan Kohler. So Kohler stepping into the box. And we've got 2 outs, nobody on. Benson staring him down, and the first pitch on the way, that one down low for ball one. And next pitch on the way, that one right back at Benson. That one sweeps by his glove, but Peterson behind him to clean it up and throw it over to Molman at first to get the third out of this inning. So a quick one there for Puyallup in the top of the third. Let's see if they can come out in the bottom of the third and finally get their bats going in just a couple minutes. So third baseman Brendan Notel stepping into the box for Puyallup. Couple big plays out in the field for him. Let's see if he can get a big at-bat here in the bottom of the third and start things for Puyallup. First pitch of his at-bat, that one on the way. Swung on that one. That one foul. If that one was just a couple feet over, that would have been good. So Notel turns on that one hard, but it is a foul ball, so he steps back into the box with an 0-1 count. And next pitch on the way, down low for ball one. And the 1-1 pitch on the way, that one outside for ball two. Next pitch on the way, curveball there for strike two. So Notel's got a 2-2 count on him. Let's see if he can get on base for Puyallup. That one up high for ball three, and we've got a full count here at the dish. Next pitch on the way, that one curveball right as it hit the catcher's glove. Notel knew it was a strike, so he a little frustrated there, heading back to the dugout after a strikeout there. Now batting shortstop, number 5, Gavin Grant. Gavin stepping into the box. His first at-bat, a ground ball that ended up being out. First pitch of his at-bat, that one in there for strike one. Gavin calls time, steps out of the box, takes a practice swing. Stretching out a little bit and steps back into the box, ready to start things off for Puyallup. Let's see if he can do that here. And the next pitch on the way, that one up high for ball one. Next pitch on the way, that one up high for ball two. We got a 2-1 count here at the dish. And that pitch on the way, Gavin swung on that one. That one fouled just barely fouled down the third baseline, so the count goes to 2-2. Let's see if he can battle back, get a hit for Puyallup here. That one up high. We've got a full count once again at the plate. And Richards throws home. Gavin, that one a high fly ball right into right field. And the right fielder's going to track that one down and get the out. So we've got 2 outs. Let's see if Scavato can get things going for Puyallup. Now batting designated hitter number 2, Evan Scavato. So Puyallup having a tough time getting their bats going tonight. Only 2 hits so far. And no runs yet. First pitch of Scavato's at bat. That one fouled back into the fence behind home plate. And next pitch on the way. That one outside for ball 1. And the 1-1 pitch on the way in there for strike 2. So Scavato's got a 1-2 count on him. He had a strikeout his last at bat. Let's see if he can prevent that from happening again here. And that one up high for ball 2. Evan looking for a base hit. And that one outside for ball 3. So once again, we've got a full count 3 times in a row. Last 2 ended in outs. Let's see if this one can end a different way. That one got Scavato looking for strike 3. So we're going to head to the 4th. Puyallup once again doesn't get their bats going. Through 3 innings, only 2 hits, and they so far have 3 strikeouts. So they're hoping to get them going next at bats. But first, we're going to head to the top of the 4th. Benson looking to come out with another big inning here in a couple minutes. Now batting shortstop number 2, Chris Mills. And Benson looking to get another quick inning for Puyallup here. First pitch, ball 1. That one snuck by Hinkle's glove there behind the dish. Next pitch on the way. Mills swung on that one way up high. And Molman over there at first calling it off, making that catch almost at the mound. And he's going to get the first out of this inning here for Puyallup. And now batting number 13, Peter Allegro. And next pitch on the way. That one in there for strike 1. Hang on just a minute. We're having some technical difficulties with the PA microphone. I'll be back in a couple seconds. Benson does get another strikeout there for the second out of this inning. And So Mills heads back to the dish. To the dugout. Benson so far with a quick inning. Alright, we are back. And Benson with number 13, Peter Allegro, up to bat with 2 strikes on him. And not Allegro, this is the pitcher number 11, David Richards. He hits that one over to Molman at first, who runs over, tags his base for the 3rd out of this inning. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. Let's see if Puyallup can get things going finally with their bats. And second baseman number 6, Eric Peterson, is going to be coming up to the plate for Puyallup, leading things off in the bottom of the 4th. He, one of 2 people with a hit so far tonight. He had a double back in the 1st inning. Let's see if he can start things off again with another big hit for Puyallup to hopefully get their bats going. So once again, Peterson stepping into the box. He's looking to start things off for Puyallup. And Richards so far, a great outing for Bellarmine. He has 4 strikeouts, only 2 hits, and has been throwing well. First pitch of this at bat, that one down low for ball 1. And next pitch on the way, that one down low for ball 2. Peterson just held off on that one. Was about to swing, but did hold it back. And next pitch on the way, that one held back once again for ball 3. So he's got a 3-0 count. At the dish. Let's see if he can do something here. This one's got to be perfect. He watches that one go down the middle, 4-strike 1. So he's got a 3-1 count. This one, once again, does have to be perfect. And that one in there for ball 4. So Peterson starting things off with a walk for Puyallup here in the bottom of the 4th. And up steps the catcher, number 15, Brady Hinkle. So Hinkle stepping into the box, runner on first, nobody out. And Richards throws back to first, trying to get Peterson there, but Peterson does slide back safely. And the first pitch on the way, that one down the middle, 4-strike 1. Hinkle watches that one go by. So he's got a 0-1 count on him. And we got a runner on first, nobody out. Hinkle swung on that one. That one over to the 3rd baseman. He fumbles it. That one could have been dangerous for Puyallup. Could have been a double play. But the 3rd baseman fumbles it. Ends up getting it over and getting Hinkle out at first. But that does advance the runner to second. So now we've got a runner in scoring position. Now batting center fielder number 3, Jonas Kim. So Kim stepping into the box. Runner on second, 1 out. Let's see if he can do something for Puyallup here. First pitch up high for ball 1. Kim, his last at bat, a strikeout. He's looking to battle back and get on base somehow for Puyallup. He swings on that one. That one fouled hard into the fence along the first baseline. And that one up high for ball 2. Richards so far has thrown 46 pitches, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 2 hits. Next pitch on the way in there for strike 2, so Kim has a 2-2 count at the plate. He's looking to do something for Puyallup. Let's see if he can do that here. That one up high, so we've got a full count, and Kim looking to get on base for Puyallup, either with a base on balls or on a base hit here. Let's see if he can do it. And the full count on the way. That one ripped into center field, and that center fielder is going to get there. He's going to throw it in and get it over to the second baseman. Peterson over and gets the center fielder, throws it in, gets it over before Peterson can reach back. So nothing done for Puyallup in the bottom of the 4th. We're going to head to the top of the 5th. Benson looking to continue what he's been doing to keep this lead at a minimum for Puyallup. Let's see if he can do that here in a couple minutes. The second baseman, Evan Overmars, stepping into the box for Bellarmine here to lead things off in the top of the 5th. Benson coming back on the mound for Puyallup, and Overmars hits first pitch over to Notel at third. He makes the play, gets it over to Moman there at first for the first out of this inning. Benson so far a great outing with 5 strikeouts, only 1 hit, and he has faced 14 batters, so he's been throwing well. He's been doing phenomenal tonight. Now batting left fielder number 5, Michael Heron. And Heron steps into the box for Bellarmine with 1 out. First pitch of his at-bat down low for ball 1. And he is way behind that one for strike 1. And next pitch on the way, Heron fouls that one into the fence there along the first baseline. So he is down 1-2 here. Benson looking to get him. Let's see if he can do that. And that one down low in the dirt for ball 2. So we've got a 2-2 count here on Heron at the plate. Benson looking to get him and get the second out of this inning. And that one Just looks like he lost control of that ball. 4-3, so the count becomes full at the plate. See if Benson can get this one in there. That one up high, 4-4. So Benson's first walk of the night there. Now batting designated hitter number 12, Danny Schaefer. So Schaefer steps into the box. And we've got one out, runner on first. Benson just looking to get out of this one, make it a quick one. First pitch on the way. That one looked good, but called ball. And the 1-0 pitch on the way. That one swung on, a high fly ball. And that one goes fair over the fence along the first baseline. So we've got a 1-1 count here at the plate. And next pitch on the way. That one fouled into the fence along the first baseline. So we've got a 1-2 count here. And the next pitch on the way. That one swung on, foul ball back over the fence behind home plate. And we've got a 1-2 count. Benson gets that one right in there. 4-3. Catches Schaefer looking to get the second out of this inning. Now batting catcher number 7, Tommy Takayoshi. And Takayoshi steps into the box. Runner on first. He gets that one right over to Peterson, who throws it over to Molman. So we get the third out of this inning. We're going to head to the bottom of the fifth. Puyallup still looking to get their bats going. Let's see if they can do it in the bottom of the fifth. The pitcher for Bellarmine, number 11, David Richards, has been dealing so far tonight. Has not allowed Puyallup to get their bats going. Let's see if they can do that in the bottom of the fifth. They could really use it as they are down 1-0 here. We'll be back in a couple minutes. So once again, Puyallup down 1-0 here in the bottom of the fifth. They're looking to get their bats going, which they have not done all night so far. Benson throwing well, doing his job, keeping the lead for Bellarmine at a minimum. And Majoriz is going to be starting things off for Puyallup, looking to get things going for them. And let's see if he can do that here in just a couple moments. And Majoriz stepping into the box, looking to get things going for Puyallup in the bottom of the fifth. So let's see if Majoriz can do that and start things off for Puyallup. First pitch of his at-bat on the way. He swung on that one, and it's fouled back into the fence behind home plate. And next pitch on the way. That one fouled back into the fence behind home plate once again. So Majoriz down 0-2 here early. And next pitch on the way. He swung on that one. Stuck his bat out, and it went fair, but ended up rolling foul. So Majoriz does stay alive just barely here in the bottom of the fifth. Let's see if he can get it here with an 0-2 count on him. That one up high for ball one. And another one up high for ball two. Majoriz swung on that one and missed it there for strike three. So we've got one out in the bottom of the fifth. Now batting left fielder number 9, Kendall Luckman. So Kendall steps into the box, one out, nobody on. He's looking to start things off for Puyallup. First pitch on the way, that one a curveball in there for strike one. Puyallup's dugout getting loud, looking to give the batters some energy. Luckman swung on that one, and that one right into the pitcher's glove, and it gets out of his glove, and Luckman hustles down the first baseline to get there before the second baseman can make the play. So a base hit for Luckman there is going to start things off for Puyallup, and let's see if that will stay alive. Now batting first baseman number 24, Braden Molman. Braden stepping into the box, runner on first, one out, and Richards is going to throw back, trying to get Luckman there at first, but Luckman slides back safely. And the first pitch on the way in there for strike one. Molman looking to do a job for Puyallup. Once again, the Puyallup dugout getting a little rowdy, looking to give the guys at bat some energy. And next pitch on the way, that one down low for ball one. We've got a 1-1 count. And next pitch on the way, Molman swung on that one going foul into the trees there, down the first baseline. So he's got a 1-2 count at the dish, runner on first, one out. That one up high for ball two. The catcher grabs it, throws it back to first, trying to get Luckman over there, but Luckman back safely. And the count is 2-2 now at the plate. Molman calls time, steps out of the box, stretches a little bit, takes a practice swing, and steps back in for Puyallup. And next pitch on the way. Molman swung on that one. That one drops into shallow right field. So that's going to do a job. Molman gets a base hit there. He is excited, pumps his fists. And we've got runners on first and second, 1 out. And pinch hitter Carter Pierce is stepping into the box for Puyallup. Now batting pinch hitter number 26, Carter Pierce. So Pierce stepping into the box. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Big opportunity for him here. Number 34, Aaron Straka over there running for Molman. At first, Weiss putting some speed on there on the base paths. So we've got runners on first and second, 1 out, and Carter Pierce stepping into the box now for Puyallup. And the pitcher, David Richards, stepping off the mound, catching his breath, and stepping back on. And Carter swings on that one, behind it, 4-strike 1. And the next pitch on the way, that one down low, and back off the fence. Takayoshi, that one's going to bounce, get over Takayoshi's head, so now we've got runners in second, on second and third. Count is 1-1, 1 out. And Puyallup has a big opportunity now with 2 guys in scoring position. Pierce steps into the box, runners on second and third, 1-1 count. That one up high, 4-2. And Pierce swings on that one. That's going to be a ground ball. And a fielder's choice, he throws home. Luckman thought he got under it, but was called out. So 2 outs now, runners on first and third, and the leadoff batter, Gavin Grant, steps into the box. So we've got runners on first and third. Now batting shortstop, number 5, Gavin Grant. So Gavin stepping in with a big opportunity to tie things up possibly for Puyallup as they are down 1-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Notel comes back in and re-enters for Pierce over there at first. And Grant steps into the box. And Richards throws home. Grant fouls that one down into the dirt behind him, so he's got a 1-0 count, 0-1 count on him, with runners on first and third, 2 outs. That one down low, 4-1. We've got a 1-1 count at the plate on Gavin. And the 1-1 pitch on the way. Grant swung on that one. Behind it, 4-2, so he's got a 1-2 count at the plate on him. So Notel starts running over to second, and the pitcher turns around. Straka does not go home. But so now we have runners on second and third. Grant stepping into the box with a 1-2 count on him, 2 outs. He swung on that one. That one over to the third baseman. He's going to throw it over and get the out. So Puyallup had a big opportunity there and doesn't finish it. So we head to the 6th. And Puyallup down 1-0. A close one here. Benson coming back out on the mound, looking to continue to deal. And keep shutting down Bellarmine like he has done the past few innings. So the leadoff batter, Colby Jackson, stepping into the box for Bellarmine. Benson coming out for his 6th inning of work so far tonight. 6 strikeouts, only 1 hit and 1 run. Those both coming in the first inning. We got a timeout on the field. The field umpire had to go take a little potty break. He's running back. And he's heading back onto the field. So Colby Jackson stepping in the box, leading things off for Bellarmine. And Benson ready to go. And the first pitch on the way. That one in there for strike 1. And the next pitch on the way, in there for strike 2. So we've got an 0-2 count at the plate on Colby Jackson. And the next pitch on the way, that one down low in the dirt, 4-1. So a 1-2 count. Benson wasting no time, getting the ball back on the mound with his game face. In no time, he throws to the plate. Jackson fouls that one into the trees down the first baseline. So the count remains 1-2 here at the plate. And Benson gets him there, swing and drop, third strike, but Hinkle throws it down, gets the out. So Benson gets his 7th strikeout of the night right there. And we have 1 out so far this inning. Now batting third baseman number 15, Nolan Kohler. So Kohler stepping in, nobody on, 1 out. And Benson ready to go. He throws to the plate and gets him there on a curveball for strike 1. Next pitch on the way, down low, 4-1. Kohler almost swung on that one, but did hold it back. So once again, 1 out, nobody on. And next pitch on the way, that one, strike 2 right there. So we've got a 1-2 count at the plate. Bellarmine with the 1-0 lead here in the top of the 6th. And the next pitch on the way. That one down low for ball 2. And the count goes to 2-2. That one looked good, but called ball, so the count becomes a full count now at the plate. Benson stepping off, clearing his mind, steps back on, ready to go. And that one down low in the dirt for ball 4. So number 15, Nolan Kohler, is going to reach on a walk. And we've got a runner on first, 1 out. Now batting shortstop, number 2, Chris Mills. And Mills stepping into the box. He shows bunt. Hinkle running over, gets it there, throws it to Molman, who's going to get there out there. So we've got 2 outs, runner on second. And Peter Allergro is stepping into the box for Bellarmine. Now batting center fielder, number 13, Peter Allergro. So Allergro stepping into the box, runner on second, 2 outs. And next pitch on the way. That one looked good, but called ball 1. Benson steps off. Has Kohler head back to second. And Benson steps back on. Ready to go to the plate. And he throws it in there from the stretch. That one up high for ball 2. So we've got a 2-0 count here at the plate. 2 outs, runner on second. And in the top of the 6th. And that one, a ball, but Nolan Kohler caught making a mistake there at second. Hinkle throws it down to Gavin there at short. And Puyallup gets the 3rd out of this inning. No more damage done. So the score is still 1-0 Bellarmine. Puyallup coming back out, hopefully with some momentum in the bottom of the 6th. Looking to capitalize off that and get their bats going. And hopefully tie this one up. Let's see if they can do that. We'll be back in a couple minutes. The designated hitter, Evan Scavato, stepping into the box for Puyallup in the bottom of the 6th. They are down 1-0 right now. Let's see if Scavato can start things off. First pitch on the way. That one outside for ball 1. Scavato so far tonight 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He's looking to battle back here. Next pitch on the way. That one down low for ball 2. Curveball there for strike 1. We've got a 2-1 count now. That one outside for ball 3. This one's got to be perfect. Bellarmine fans complaining there. They thought that one was a strike, but called ball 3. That one down low for ball 4, so Scavato starts things off with a walk for Puyallup in the bottom of the 6th. Now batting second baseman number 6, Eric Peterson. So Peterson stepping up. He is 1 for 1 tonight with a walk. His hit was a double into right center. He's looking to keep things going for Puyallup. First pitch on the way. That one up high for ball 1. Takayoshi, the catcher, gets it, throws it back over to first. But Scavato slides back safely. Peterson steps into the box. And the second pitch on the way. That one called strike 1 there. And the 1-1 pitch on the way. Peterson swung on that one. That one a high fly ball. And an error there on the right fielder. So an error there on the right fielder is going to give Peterson, put him on first. So we've got runners on first and second, nobody out. And the catcher, Brady Hinkle, is stepping up to bat for Puyallup. Hinkle! So after that one, a high fly ball for Peterson. Right fielder ran too far, tried jumping back, making the catch, but it popped out of his glove, landed fair. So, and reaching on error by Peterson, we've got runners on first and second, and Hinkle steps into the box with nobody out. Hinkle shows bunt. He pulls back. That one called ball 1. Hinkle went over. Weiss called him over to have a word. He runs back, steps back into the box, and has a 1-0 count on him. And he shows bunt once again. He does a great job there. Advances runners to second and third. He bunts that one right back to the pitcher, David Richards, and does a great job there, getting a sac bunt to advance the runners to second and third, and the center fielder, Jonas Kim, steps up to bat. So Kim steps into the box, runners on first and second, 1 out, and big opportunity for Puyallup. First pitch on the way, curveball in there for strike 1. And Kim steps in, ready to go. That one up high for ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count, 1 out. And next pitch on the way. That one, strike 2. So a 1-2 count on Kim at the plate. And next pitch on the way, that one outside for ball 2. Richards thought that one was a strike, but it was called outside for ball 2. We've got a 2-2 count. And Kim swings on that one, foul ball down the third baseline. He stays alive and heads back to the box with a 2-2 count. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. That one up high. 4-3. So we've got a 3-2 count at the dish for Kim. Runners on second and third. Next pitch on the way. That one would have been good, but it's called fair. That one just barely fair. That one just barely fair over the first base. That one would have been good. But so Kim heads back to the plate with a full count, 3-2 count. Looking to do the same thing here. Kim swung on that one, fouled back into the fence behind home plate. Count remains full. Once again, runners on second and third. And a full count here for Kim at the plate. That one, ball 4 over Kim's head. So we've got the bases loaded. And Justin Majoriz is stepping up to bat for Puyallup. Bellarmine's going to go out, have a conference at the mound with their guys. We've got bases loaded and 1 out now. And Justin Majoriz stepping in for Puyallup. So Majoriz stepping into the box, bases loaded, 1 out, and Puyallup down 1-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. And Majoriz stepping in. Now batting right fielder number 21, Justin Majoriz. And Richards throws to the plate. First pitch in there for strike 1. So we've got a 0-1 count at the plate. And next pitch on the way. That one, Majoriz had to duck it. He's frustrated. He wanted to take that one to the head to bring in a run, but does duck it. Does have a 1-1 count now. That one, ball 2, so we've got a 2-1 count now at the plate with the bases loaded. And next pitch on the way, Majoriz behind that one for strike 2. So we've got a 2-2 count now at the plate. That one, ball 3. Bellarmine fans unhappy with that call, but we do have a 3-2 count. Full count for Majoriz. Majoriz calls time, steps out of the box. Comforts himself, takes a couple practice swings, and steps back in. And next pitch on the way. Majoriz swung on that one, but that one looked really good, but just fouled down the left field line, the third base line, so he steps back into the box. We've got a full count, bases loaded, and Majoriz coming back with another life, and the count is full. And Majoriz gets that one. That's going to do a job. That's going to tie it up. So Majoriz hits that one to the third baseman. Third baseman can't make the play, and that's going to bring in Scavato, keep the bases loaded, and we've got one out still. Kendall Luckman stepping up to bat for Puyallup. Huge hit there for Justin Majoriz. Now batting left fielder, number 9, Kendall Luckman. So Luckman stepping in, that one down low in the dirt for ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count at the plate, bases loaded. This game is all tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And Richards throws home. That one, ball 2 right there. So we've got a 2-0 count. Bellarmine players frustrated with the umpire's strike zone so far this inning. And the next pitch on the way, that one, curveball in there for strike 1. So we've got a 2-1 count, 1 out, bases loaded. Luckman stepping into the box and ready to go now. And the 2-1 pitch on the way. Luckman swung on that one. That one going to the center fielder. And looks like that's going to do a job for Puyallup. So Luckman gets an RBI into center field. That's going to drive in Peterson from third. Puyallup's going to take the 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. A great job, well done by Kendall Luckman. They're hitting it a line drive into center field. Peterson comes home. We got runners on second and third, 2 outs. Now batting first baseman number 24, Braden Molman. So a little toss-up there. Not sure what was happening, but a little confusion between the coaches and the umpire. But we're all good to go. Puyallup got the 2-1 lead here. Runners on second and third, and Molman is up to bat now. He's going to head over, have a word with Weiss. Sure, Weiss just told him to relax and do a job here. He's looking to do that with runners on second and third. So Molman stepping into the box. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. First pitch of this at-bat. That one behind him. So ball 1 there. Looks like Richards is getting a little tired. Some balls slipping away from him. We've got runners on second and third. And the count is 1-0. Looks like Bellarmine is going to make a pitching change. So we'll be back here in a couple minutes. And Puyallup with a massive opportunity to keep this big inning going in just a couple minutes. So coming in on the mound for Bellarmine is going to be number 15, Nolan Kohler, who was over at third base. He is taking over for David Richards, who had a great outing with 5 strikeouts, 5 hits, 2 runs, and 3 walks. Pretty good outing for him. Threw 104 pitches, but did this inning, let up a couple runs for Puyallup. And so we've got runners on second and third and 2 outs. Braden Molman stepping into the box for Puyallup. And he's looking to keep this thing going, possibly drive in a couple more. So runners head back to their bases, and everyone goes back to their positions. We're ready to go here. The count is 1-0. Umpire holding his hand there, saying time. And he gives us the go. Kohler's going to throw to the plate. First pitch in there down low for ball 1. Excuse me, ball 2. We've got a 2-0 count on Molman. And the next pitch on the way, down low again for ball 3. So we've got a 3-0 count on Molman at the plate. And the next pitch on the way, in there for strike 1. So he's got a 3-1 count. I'm guessing this one's got to be pretty good. And the 3-1 pitch on the way. That one in there for strike 2, so we've got a full count on Molman here at the dish. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. He calls time, steps out, and looks like he's going to be, takes a couple practice swings, stretches out a little bit, focuses up, and steps into the box, ready to go. And he swings on that one a foul ball. Back into the fence behind home plate. So we've got a full count on Molman. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. And next pitch on the way. Molman swung on that one. That one a high fly ball into right field. But it looks like the right fielder is going to make the catch there. So Puyallup, a huge inning there, putting up 2 runs. And we head into the top of the 7th. Benson looking to make this a quick one and get us the win here after a big inning. Some big hits, some big at-bats for Puyallup that helped us get 2 runs there in the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back here in the top of the 7th in just a few short minutes. Center fielder number 13, Peter Allergro, stepping into the box for Bellarmine. And Hinkle, the umpire was not ready. Allergro fixing his shoes there. And he's ready to go, steps back into the box. Benson been sitting about the same position for like 10 seconds now. First pitch on the way, a foul ball back into the fence behind home plate. And next pitch on the way, that one right to Grant at shortstop. He throws it over to Molman at first to get the first out of the top of the 7th. So a big first out there for Puyallup. And number 11, David Richards, is stepping in to bat. Now batting number 11, David Richards. So David Richards, who was the starting pitcher, stepping into the box. Benson steps off the mound, steps back on, and is ready to go. He throws to the plate, and Richards fouls that one over the fence along the third baseline. And the next pitch on the way, Alergro swung on that one. Base hit into left center, so a single for him is going to start things off for Bellarmine in the top of the 7th. And we've got a runner on first, 1 out. Now batting second baseman, number 1, Evan Overmars. So Overmars stepping into the box with a runner on first and 1 out. Benson aggressive on the mound, wasting no time. He throws it in there. That one above Overmars' head. For ball 1. So we've got a 1-0 count. And that one in there. That one looked good, but called ball 2. So we've got a 2-0 count. Runner on first. And Benson throws in there. Overmars fouled that back into the fence behind home plate. So we've got a 2-1 count now at the dish. Runner on first. And Benson throws it in there for strike 2. That one up high, but Overmars swung at it and missed it. So we've got a 2-2 count at the dish. Runner on first, 1 out. And that one outside for ball 3. So we've got a full count now. Benson gets him swinging there. So Overmars swung on that one down low, missed it. So Benson gets another strikeout, his 8th strikeout of the night. Right there, we've got 2 outs. Runner on first. Now batting left fielder, number 5, Michael Heron. So a big strikeout there for Benson. And first pitch of this at bat, that one up high for ball 1. Next pitch on the way. Swung on, but way behind it was Heron. So we've got a 1-1 count now. And next pitch on the way. In there for strike 2. We've got a 1-2 count now. 2 outs, runner on first. And big pitch here for Puyallup. And Benson gets him swinging there for his 9th strikeout of the night. He closes this one with only throwing 81 pitches, a complete game by Benson. Huge bottom of the 6th inning for Puyallup is going to keep this streak alive. They move to 11-0, and they are going to pull this one out just barely against Bellarmine. An awesome team win there. Great pitching tonight by Benson with 8 strikeouts, only 2 walks, only 2 hits, and 1 run allowed. So we had a great team game tonight. We'll see you back here tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. I will be broadcasting from a booth up in Safeco Field. Make sure to tune in as Puyallup takes on Kentridge in the High School Baseball Classic at Safeco Field tomorrow at 4 p.m. Thank you for tuning in. V of the V signing off.